So for our rip through Pallof press, I can either use a cable, or if you don't have a cable, then you could just use a band that's hooked up to something nice and stable. So I'm gonna use a cable here. I'm gonna use a normal cable handle. I'm gonna interlock my fingers. I want this cable to be about belly button or a little higher. It needs to be somewhere between belly button and chest height. So I'm gonna bring it out a little bit. I'm gonna start in a normal stance, almost like a triple threat position. Kind of pretend like you have a basketball here, and it's gonna be step and rip through. So it's kind of a jab and a rip through to that opposite knee, okay? I don't need to be 100% of my explosiveness here, maybe 80, 85%. But if I go too fast, this cable is gonna kind of jerk up and down, and we don't want that right now. So we're just gonna go about 80, 85% of our max explosiveness. Boom, and then I'm gonna keep my elbows straight, and I'm gonna bring it to the center, and then back down to that knee, and then I'm back to that start position. Okay, so I got the ball on that outside shoulder, hard rip to the left knee, stabilize for a second, elbows straight, right in front of that chest, back down to that knee, and then I'm coming back. Now the most common mistake here is people going here, keeping the elbows bent and bringing it here, and then we don't get that anti-rotation of the core. So if I go here and then I really straighten out, then that cable is pulling me this way, and I gotta resist that and keep my chest forward and my hands right in front of my chest. So I'm really firing up those core muscles. And as always, we want to start light. You might start 10 or 20 pounds, and as you get better, we're gonna go up and up and up, and we want to go basically as heavy as we can with great form. I don't want to see that form breaking down. We're gonna do the desired reps to one side, and then I'm gonna flip the other way, and then you're going to that right knee, same exact thing. So this exercise is great for not only core strength, but it's functional core strength. This really translates to sports. You got to be able to get to that position and then build that anti-rotation, because a lot of times you go to rip through and you get jammed up, you get a bump from somebody and you start to fly into rotation. But if you can maintain your posture and you can push through that contact, then you're gonna be dominant on the court. So many people are held back because there's players that on the court, they're giving you a bump to one side of the body and we lose our posture. We gotta be able to keep that chest forward and get to where we wanna go, and it all starts with strength drills like this.